Hi everyone, welcome back to Hilltop View Journals. Today I'm in a bit of a time crunch, but I still want to share with you a quick and easy page spread for my junk journal for No Sew November. We're working on prompt 10, which is ripple, and I'll be using a watercolour doodle from my stash. But before we dive in, I just want to say that playing with watercolours is one of my favourite ways to unwind after a long working day, generally stuck on Teams calls and in front of a computer screen. So there's nothing better than doing something like this and using watercolours on lovely watercolour paper. Just something that is not computer generated really does help me unwind. And there's something really soothing about watching the colours blend and ripple across the paper. It's a perfect way to unwind and relax, especially after spending hours writing tender packs and specifications, which I do day in, day out. So let's get started with this quick spread. And I prepared everything beforehand to make sure I've got everything together. So first I'm grabbing this beautiful watercolour doodle I made some time ago. It has lovely blue and brown tones and a little touch of gold there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but it does remind me of ripples in the stream near my woodland. I'm going to use this as the centrepiece of my spread with a tea-dyed doily, and I'm going to adhere it to the right-hand side of the page here. And I've got this little snippet strip which is left over from my crafting session today, and so I think I can be forgiven for the stitching that you will notice there on the right hand side. I did spot that Meg did a little bit of stitching yesterday in her video, so I think I'm okay doing that too. On the left hand side of the page I'm going to make a simple collage, and I've got my pieces here, so I'm going to just assemble them. I've got a couple of bits of fabric here, and I'm going to quickly jot down a quote about ripples on here. And I can see, don't know if you can see there, but it's a piece of vellum, so I will do that now, I think. And then I can work out where to put my little collage. Okay, so it says a single act of kindness throws out roots in all directions, and the roots spring up and make new trees. Now, I may have to put some plain paper underneath it, possibly, because it is looking a little bit... it is difficult to read, but then I don't think I can make it there. But no, it's going to have to do. I don't mind that it's slightly obscure. It's okay with me. All right, so let's do some dyeing of these labels. So I've got a couple of pieces of fabric there, and I've got some more here. I do have a little bit of green as well, maybe, but I don't know, it doesn't really go with the green in the watercolour, so I might actually leave that. I've got some more plain here. We'll see how it goes. I'll just pop them in for now and make them stick it down. So this could quite easily be a tuck spot if you wanted to add extra things in. I don't, but you could very well create some extra hidden space, storing some beautiful ephemera. I'm going to glue everything down. I don't know if you can see, but I got a bit of glitter just in there and on the image there, and that's from my my little crafting session today. Okay, so this is how this side is going to look, and before I glue some of it down, I'm going to put this on first with some glue stick. I'm just going to take some of the bits off. I don't want too much hanging. I don't mind a little bit hanging, but not too much. It'd just be difficult to store the journal. Okay, and I'm going to just try and put a few droplets of the oxide just to try and bring this together. And I've got a sort of like a fan brush here, and somewhere on my desk I've got an acrylic block. Ah, here we are, right in front of me. So I'm going to rub the acrylic block on here like that. Rub the oxide onto the acrylic block, and then I'm going to wet this. Cover that side of the page up. Okay, so that's the brown. I'm not going to waste this. I'm going to put this on some tags I got here. And I'm going to do the same with this. So this is ground espresso, and this is chipped sapphire. So I'm hoping that that sort of echoes the ripples as well. I know it's a long shot, but I'm trying. Let's get some more of these little tags here and cover these up. I've got some there, but I don't mind. All adds to the interest. Pop this over on this side out of the way. I'm just going to dry that off. I'm also going to use some of this walnut stain distress spray. And I'm going to just use a little bit on the side here. It's probably going everywhere bar where I want it to go. And I'm just going to cover it and just do a little bit here as well. And I'm going to dry that off. And before I glue everything in place, I'm going to try and create ripples with vellum. Again, you're going to need a little bit of an imagination to see it, but what I thought I would do is just tear some vellum paper here in just layers, using a ruler that's got various different wavy edges. So I can use that one. Let's give it a go. Okay, so I need to I think I'll rip it on the bottom. I quite like that. And that needs to go there like that. So let's glue this in place. No, let's glue this in place first. This just need it to be sort of in the centre-ish. And then we have the centerpiece here. And that is going to go just like that, I think. And I did wonder, do I need some material there? I do quite like that. Yes, we'll do that. So let's pop some glue there. And there you find your forever home. Little doodle. And all I need to do now is my word prompt. So I shall sort that out and come straight back. I've got my prompt. Just glue it down. And that is my super quick page for our ripple prompt today. And I really do have to remind myself that even on busy days, I can always find a few minutes to be creative. It is all about using what you have and keeping things simple, which I've really tried to do today. So I hope this inspires you to create even when time is tight. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video for the next prompt. And until then, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.